good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome back to Birchman's Summer Car. Oh, the last episode was a bit of a bummer, wasn't it? It really was. I set about troubleshooting some, and I actually got the car to start, and it didn't stay on at all. It just kind of broke on me. And now we're back to it not working. So I've accelerated time a little bit, and now it's Monday, and we have a plan on what to do. Oh, well, I have a plan. We'll see if you agree with it or not. We are gonna remove the starter from the car. That's number one. That's just, I think the starter is the problem. That's why it's not going anymore. So we're gonna try and get a new one of those. We are running out of money though, so I have an idea. We're gonna get this. It's pretty early. It's Monday. We are gonna get this thing unscrewed. And we are, let's see, it's an 8, I think it's held in by. We're gonna get the starter out, just in case. Let's see. And the thing we're gonna do is, I have an idea of where we might find a junk car. I'm going to tow that to Fletchari and sell it to him for money. And with that money, we will either get this thing fixed, or... Oh, yeah, that was not screwed out. This one fixed, or we will just buy a new one and put that in the car. And we'll see if that works, maybe. We'll see. So let's just start by removing this and bringing it with us, just in case. And then maybe we'll have some money so we can go fix the car and we can get all the stuff we need. It depends a little bit on what we're getting. So yeah, let's just start by removing this. Closing that up. We're gonna shut off the lights. So sorry that it's all dark and compressed at the moment. And we're gonna bring this starter with us to see if he can fix it. Or we're going to buy a new one. But we're also going to find a junk car on the way. And I have an idea of where to find one. So let's buckle up. Let's put the starter in here so that we have it with us. We're not going to bring the trailer. Because we have a towing hook here somewhere. I think we can just... Yeah, that's going to be fine. So, yeah. We're going to leave this world behind. We're gonna... Thought we'd never have to drive the tractor again, but hey, life has a funny way of throwing these things at you. I think we feel that it seems like we have some fuel, so that'll work. Gonna put on some lights. Gonna put on the tunes. Gonna change the range to high. Oh no, if we reverse too much, we might get the stupid trailer with us again. But no, the trailer has been left behind and we are hitting the roads. So yeah, we've been... It's been a thing, this stupid car. I was really getting hurt. It was a bit sad. I was like, oh yes! I got the car to start and you weren't here to see it, but it didn't really matter. Because I put it into gear and as soon as I stopped, it kind of died and then it wouldn't start again. And the battery's fine. I've been looking at the battery in that battery charger thing and it's doing well. It's just, it doesn't stay on. So it feels like it's a starter problem. I did read something of like, the reason it stops and all that, it might be a tuning error. And you kind of have to get temperature up before, you know, or it might break. And I didn't do that, and now it won't start at all. So let's try this with the, you know, getting a new starter, and maybe some money to go with it. And hopefully we'll have a running car soon enough. It's a good thing I decided this to be a week of Birchman's Summer Car. This is probably my vacation week where I'll have these to do. So we're just going to do an episode every day. And maybe by the end of it we have a running car and we can start exploring this beautiful place. But yeah, we're running out of money, running out of food. Not doing too hot at all. But yeah, the weekend's been good. Nothing cool has happened. Except for me troubleshooting a little, of course. Man, we could have been driving this with the good old Satsuma, but no. Now we're in a stinking tractor instead, but hopefully whatever junk car is out there, we'll find it and we'll make some hot dough that we can spend on car parts and food, and maybe take a trip into town to fill up on some diesel. Because we're setting out... once again, maybe I've made the mistake of going out far too early. But I think it was like 4 AM or something. Sorry, got something in my throat. Was that a train or was that a mosquito? I think it was a mosquito. So I think there's a junk car out here somewhere along this road. We're just going to keep our eyes open, see if we can't spot it. And then, of course, see if I can actually sell it to the dude, or if he'll be like, more. Oh, man. I'm so excited that we've done everything right, and I did find some bolts that were screwed on loose. So maybe, but that didn't stop it from being, you know, completely broken. Okay. Let's see. Let's get. You know, junk cars, they are not on the road, so we're just gonna. Is that a stone or a car? Who knows? It's a barn, though. Barns are good for broken vehicles, I have heard. Which probably means I should have brought something along to actually break into the barn, now that I think about it. And I didn't, so maybe it's here and we won't be able to get to it. Let's turn this off and let's go check and see if I've screwed this up beyond repair. No, there's nothing in here at least, so that's fine. Can you see anything? It is rather dark out. See hay bales. Hay bales are good, but not for me. So, oh, it's still running. Why are you still running it? Oh, right, because I... Oh god, that's not good for fuel consumption. Good thing I didn't find anything... Jesus. Okay, so it wasn't there. I did see that let's just go back. See if we can't find it somewhere. A little junker. Boy, these windows sure do need a cleaning. Maybe it's in these trees. I can't see a car, can you? No, it seems deliciously carless right here. Oh, I need to downshift. What if a car had just worked? Everything would have just been so much better. Instead of us being out here at the break of dawn looking for scrap cars to sell. I feel like it did us a disservice. I'm very sad that it did. feel like, okay, we're gonna just put the hand throttle down. We're just gonna do a quick little look-see-loo, see if I'm completely wrong. I think I may have driven a little bit too far. Okay, well, let's go back. Yes. I need a little bit more hand throttle. So hopefully we won't run out of diesel in the tractor, because that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. Oh boy. Sometimes I feel like I should play more of this on my own to make that kind of money and stuff like that, but that's kind of also what the point of this show is about. But yeah. Let's just, oh boy. Let's just see if we can't find this car. And hopefully it'll give us some money. We do need money. And hopefully we can take the trip into town as well to fill up on some good old D's. Keep an eye out for Hot Wheels that we can tow. Maybe they've crashed here. Can't see, stupid. Dented windows. Oh, see? There it was. Sorry. That's very hidden. Model T. Are we gonna actually shut this off while we are doing things, because it would be a shame if we... Okay, let's see. Can we... Wait, can we tow this? That the... I hope we can just tow it. Otherwise, this is... I've screwed up greatly. There we go. I thought it was there. There we go. Look at that. Now we just need to get to the repair shop and get paid. And hope that we can take the trip that we need. Pull up, put the ignition in, put it in gear, and maybe remove the parking brake. I mean, we have a carcass with us. Get the carcass. Great, that's a win we needed. Of course, there are several steps to this that need to end up being, you know, need to happen before we can call it an absolute win, but at least we kind of made it part of the way. How heavy are you? I'm not getting any traction. You can't be heavier than a trailer. I'm just a stupid little wreck. Whoa! You're bouncing. That's silly. It's kind of mesmerizing to look at. I'm gonna hit something. Oh no, it's back to sledding. Oh, it's all good. But it does seem to weigh a lot because it's really kind of taking its... Not getting any of that speed I like. But thankfully we're not going to be driving too far. Oh, it's really heavy. Maybe it is heavier than I thought. At least, from what I remember, it's not that far to go to Flatari. So we'll probably be fine. Oh boy, boy. Yes, yes, very nice. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Alright, let's go. Come on. Ah, yes, scraping. I'm trying to have a few episodes where I don't complain about my neighbors, but remember, they still fucking suck. There's been no improvement since I left them that note. So I think they're out to spite me, or maybe they don't speak Swedish, which is highly probable. Oh no, don't shift up. Snow hill. Yes, heading down, come on, downhill. That's a broken ass barn. Do you have jump cars for me? Oh boy, that's... You have to watch out, my dude, because I'm towing something, and you might... You were lucky that it decided to be on the other side today. You won't ever know just how lucky you were just right there. I wonder how many crisps we can fill this tractor with. So I'm thinking we should go on a shopping trip. Probably should have brought some beers as well to quench that thirst. Oh, getting closer. Come on. They want this money. Come on, little car. Or little tractor, even. Train tracks. No, we haven't driven too far. That would be nuts. Imagine if our car worked as well as this tractor. Then everything would be fine. I'm a little bit worried though with the things I've been reading up on and seeing how much tuning and stuff you might actually have to go through to make the car go. Makes it feel like just because we put everything together might not mean that we have a reliable car to go around in. It may take a lot more work, but it would be nice to just take it out for a spin at least, and then, you know, at least we'll be on the way, you know? Things might be alright. Wrong button. How heavy can you be? Stupid. Remember, keep an eye out. If we see any other wrecks, we could sell them for cash as well. Seems like pay to me. Because the thing I would like to do is actually have enough money for some two-stroke fuel, so we can take the boat out to the island and get that fishing cage, fishing net, so we can start catching fish. Because at least then the food problem's solved, you know? We can cook fish, and we don't have to go to the store to keep those base needs down. But wow, yeah, I did not expect this one to be this slow. Oh. Let's get some help from hand throttle. Maybe that'll help. That might be what I've been missing. It's probably gonna spend a whole lot of diesel though. I don't feel like we've been going in the wrong direction. Like I've missed something. It feels like it takes a lot longer than it usually does. But at least it's getting nice and bright out, so... Wrong button again. Lost all power from that little shift. That might be it. I think that's the garage. I think we're going to be fine. Yes, bouncy, bouncy. But the thing I might do off screen is do that hay bale job. That's bound to pay some, but I don't think that's gonna be fun to look at. I think that'll be terrible to look at. Here we are. Let's just see. I don't really know how to deliver this to him. But if there's someplace I can just drop it. So we're just gonna drive in here. Let's see if that brought a wreck.
Ei hitto, hyvin löytyy. Mä en tajunnut, että tuo meidän mettissä on tällaisia kostlia. Joo, kyllä mä sulle maksan näistä ihan hyvin.
Whoo! 2,000? Thanks, dude. And I want a new starter. So that's what I'm gonna pay you. Thank you. So we've got a brand new starter. 2,000 monies. And that's good. And it seems to have removed my old starter, so let's put the new one here in the cab. There we go. And move the towing rope. Cool! We got some money! That's some good money. Great, so let's see what time it is. So I might drive into town on my own. Let's get a check. Let's see. We've been doing it for 23 minutes. So, well, let's go into town together then. Let's see if we make it. Because now we have... Oh. That's awesome. New starter. New... Got some money. That's great. Now we just have the old, let's see, the old quest. We've been on this road before, and now we just need to get to the store in time before it not before it closes down, because that would, but before we die of thirst. And we know this road; it's rather long. I'm excited about this starter. Then it goes a little bit faster now that we don't have to tow a wreck around. There's a hay bale. Gotta keep that in mind for doing the stuff. Oh, come on. I know you want to. We're in the money. We're in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to... So, I've always spoken highly of the firewood job, because we got like 3,000 money from that, but now we've got 2,000 just from towing that little heap about, so that's not bad. So if we find any more, let's bring them to that dude. But that was also a rather short little, trip, and it took forever, so not that fun. But from what I know, this one is, it's not a very strong tractor for some reason. You can get a septic truck at some point and do that job, which apparently is quite pays quite well, but we haven't been offered it yet. So I guess we'll see. I feel a little bit of excitement. When the car didn't break and I'm just like, oh, I need to troubleshoot. I got me a little bit sad, but now things are looking up again. It's Monday. We don't have to pay an electricity bill for a long while. I think we can build an addiction to cigarettes, which is what every Finnish youth who builds his own car needs. It's a dance hall, which we definitely will visit when we have a car. We're gonna have some fun there. And I have heard of a job where you can kind of steal a poker machine, video poker. And that will have some money. And that's not net income. Or we can go play Venti. All of these things that we can do. As long as we have the car. But we'll see. If this starter doesn't work out, then I'll have to think of something. And I don't know what to think of. We should definitely fill up with some diesel now that we have money. We should buy some crisps. The thing is, I don't know how much we can actually fit in here. But we should try and get some stuff at least. Because we are running out of food. And it would be nice to get all that stuff from the island, the coffee pots and just good things to have at home. I know this is a little bit perhaps detracting from building the car, but I feel like we need these things to actually get where we want to be. Now this is going blisteringly fast. Also, we didn't check to see if the van was there, but then again, last time the van was there, it barely had any fuel in it, so maybe that isn't reliable at all. Stupid drunk uncle. Oh yeah, and we can also get a fish for Grandma. She's been asking about that fish for over a week now, so she'll probably want that fish. Yeah, that's the big old farm, so we should be coming up on Peräjärvi soon enough. And our thirst is still way beyond fine, so that's... We're not gonna die. We can eat some crisps and get some fuel. Fill up on diesel. And now that I've learned that we can get the cheaper diesel as well. Don't have to shell out on the expensive stuff. Oh. We're gonna take the two-pronged approach here. We're gonna go. Hopefully it's not too late. It's set off quite early, so I think we're fine. Gonna visit our old, good old friends. We're gonna have to go back here after I eat my crisps. It's gonna... Or maybe we can eat sausages and we won't be as thirsty. Who knows? We should probably bring that case of beer with us anyway. Yummy. Go. Let's see if we can't. Yes. Alright. That in. Alright, parking brake, because I didn't want this to escape from us. Let's go fill up on some good old tax rebated diesel. So that is what we need. I can imagine one day we might be driving this Satsuma. And I forgot where the fuel tank is again. But I hope it's on this side. Nope, it's on the other side, I think. Yes, of course. Do you think we might be lucky and that it reaches around? Do you think we could perhaps fill it up through the tractor? Nope. Do you think we can start it with the cap unscrewed? Nope. Doesn't seem... Yeah, I could probably. But still, let's just do this. Where are you, stupid hole? There it is. I'm not gonna be too concerned. Get in there. We have things to do. We have millions of interested viewers that require us to do this right. And a parking brake, and we can exit on this side. Whoa, crazy. Okay, let's unscrew that, and we'll get the nozzle, and we can start filling up. That wasn't too bad. I don't know about you, but I feel a little bit excited that we have some money again, that we have a new starter, that we'll be able to bring home some food. I wonder if we should get anything else now that we're here. I guess not. Well, if we can fit the two-stroke fuel. I don't know if that actually fits into the grocery bag. It might be. But not entirely sure. Also, I really hope this isn't super expensive because I don't want to lose all my money filling up this stupid tractor. Ah, there we go, come on. There we go. Fantastic. Screwed in. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, see, it's half price. It's insanely cheap. Hello. Seat cover, dash cover. No, we want... Yeah, let's just get some two-stroke fuel as well, I guess. Crisps.
Minäkin joskus ennen vanhasi osallistuja. Ja mä mielestäni ihan hyvin pärjäsin, että toiseksi jäin.
Sometimes.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Yeah, I just want my shopping bag as well, dude. Not gonna... And I think I've learned this. Look at that. I can open doors without dropping everything I'm holding. That's pretty good. What if I can open the... Oh, we're gonna... How much stuff can we fit in here? Hopefully enough. And it does... Is that Uncle's van? What's it doing out there? Is that where Uncle works? Well... So we can fill the boat back up. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's episode if we can't get the car running. Now I feel like... Screw the car. We've got more important stuff to do here in Finland. But we are gonna... We are gonna, just for safety's sake. Maybe a little bit more throttle in. Ooh, put the right gear in, you idiot! Come on! Whee. So, August is kind of going by fast. I've been playing more Ghost of Tsushima, and I kind of want to finish that before the next big release, which is PGA Tour 2K11. And I'm not even joking. I'm very excited about a new big-budget golf game. Because I've always liked the PGA Tour series. And now that it's 2K, I'm even a bit more excited, because they've been doing really good work on the basketball side, as far as I know. So, I'm excited to see what they can do with golf. And it seems like you can customize stuff and all kinds of silly things. And as usual, I kind of want to be finished with one game before I start the next one. And Tsushima definitely is long, I can tell. There's a lot of stuff to do. And I've seen people saying, like, I saw some guy tweeting like, oh, it's all show and no go. And yes, there's a certain... definitely something like that. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna smoke a little bit while we chat. There's definitely some of like, yeah, the missions are. I think I said this last time. The missions are samey. You ride around. It's kind of the same things. You have to like the story that it presents to you and kind of view it as a movie in some points. But still, I very much enjoy it because of its style. Like, it is satisfying to play. I get that that's not for everyone. Absolutely. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I'm gonna be super defensive about my game. Absolutely not. But I do very much enjoy Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm a little bit worried that I won't finish it in time for my big golf adventure. Oh, I can pee and smoke at the same time. This is the life. Now we're only a little bit fatigued, but we have food with us, or crisps. We have the new starter. We are running late with this episode, as per usual. But we're just going to drive home, and hopefully it won't take all day. If it does, hopefully you'll realize that we're having some nice conversations. Maybe it's not the most exciting to look at just right at this moment, but why don't you just listen to my voice for a little bit? Just let me be here. And we're gonna go home again. Maybe I was cooped up too long building the car. I was beginning to feel like, oh damn it all. Now that I'm out in the world again and that we have some money, it all feels pretty good. And we filled up this thing, and I can almost drive without holding down any keys. Which is nice. Going out on the highway. And let's try and not lose all the money by being stopped by police officers. Again, maybe. The starter isn't breaking by just laying there, but... And I really hope the starter solves our problem, because the battery is new, the starter is new, the wiring is correct. I have double-checked the wiring, triple-checked the wiring. It should be fine. So it should just be the starter that could be a problem. And I guess if we get the starter running, then maybe the next plan would be to earn some more money once again, and kind of just get the entire car serviced by Ferrari. Still a bit unsure how to get there, but we'll see. Oh boy, uphill. Alright. Dirty diesel. Or maybe we just never need the car because we have the tractor, and the tractor is amazing. Alright, keep an eye out for wrecks. If we find another wreck, we definitely need the money. Downshift. Change the range. Gonna help throttle it up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go by hand throttle because it's nice. Don't just steer. There's a road leading somewhere. Oh, ski! We could take our car skiing. No, the only thing I would really need is an amphibious tractor. I feel like that's the only thing missing in my life. It's kind of all that's missing. That and the loving embrace of a woman. Oh my god. It's so deep and dark and tragic. I don't know what to do. Here I am on the road, driving my tractor. There's a rock on the side of the road. And that's where my story begins, and also where my story ends. A car passed me in the passing lane, but it wasn't the passing lane. It was just the opposite head of traffic. I came by the place where the police crashed into me and then fined me for pleasure. It was terrible. I clicked the range selector below and kept on moving. Oh god, I needed a downshift. But I'm American, so I couldn't find a shift. Ding, stick. Oh god, help. I hope you like this dramatic reading of my summer car. It will only get more fun the more I use it. The speed was blistering, but it didn't heal the pain in my soul. Whee! There's a quarry, a really white grass. I didn't really know. Goddamn pain and suffering. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Missed the button. Yeah. Come on. I conquered the hill. But now, there was another problem. My wife. She left me. There's a car. It's probably not a wreck, but I could steal it. I don't know if people frown upon stealing in Finland, but I bet they do. But when they frown, that's when I go down on them. The forest stretched out for miles. I didn't know where I was. But goddamn it, I want to go home, fill up my boat, install the starter, and drive the Satsuma till it fucking bled. Yeah, my throat's gonna feel that in the morning, or in about 30 minutes. But it was worth it, because it was funny! So funny. Remember, keep an eye out for wrecks. If you see one, if you spot one that I don't spot, write it in the comments and I'll give you a hug. Once the pandemic is over and the risk of it infecting you with something is considerably lower. I don't know, I'll feel fine now. Who needs a car? We have a tractor, we have some money, we have smokes, food, we have all the water we can need. Could ever want. That's all we need is legal amounts of money. That's a little rally strip. It would be fun to take the Satsuma around that one day. Bring the grill and some vodka and... Oh, if you remember, in episode 2 we were quite hungover. I'm not sure if that's something we want to suffer through again. But maybe it is something we want to suffer through again. Can't hear. I hope it hasn't bothered you too much, but nope. You might hear a beeping sound, which means that this episode will have to end soon, or will end when we get home. But I have to drive fast because that's my washing machine done. And if I don't want all my clothes to get all moldy and bad, we'll have to sort it. Is that? No, it wasn't a wreck. It's water. God damn you! I hate you, water. Why aren't you a wrecked car? Why aren't you the source of my income? Ah. Do you think he wants a stone? Throw a stone to him. Yeah, so... Whoa! Hello, race car driver. Oh, you don't give a shit, do you? Could probably follow those train tracks instead of driving on the roads, but let's not die when we've made such beautiful progress. Yes, Grandma? But I don't have a horn. Hey, Grandma! What up? Cool. I'm sure Grandma appreciated that. Oh man, I'd really like you to bring me my fish. I am dying, please help. Shut up, Nana. I got things to do. I got cars to tow, or wrecks to tow, I got crisps to eat, I got a starter to install. All kinds of amazing things. And we're soon coming back to the rejuvenation of this program, which is the source of the T Ford wreck. It was the exodus of my newfound happiness, but it wouldn't last long. I knew in my soul that when we installed that starter, the car still would not work. Also, not American anymore. I changed my identity. Instead of Steve, I'm now Steve. And now for the hottest off turn. Look at this turning circle. Weeby! Watch out for the sign! Ha ha! See, that's why Finland is ahead of us here in Sweden. Even in 1995, you could just drive through signposts and it wouldn't do anything. God, I love Finland. Beautiful country. I was actually, I hadn't an idea to just kind of drive there. It's quite the road trip. Like, I would start... I live in Stockholm. Drive north, and then, you know, kind of pass... Go as far north as you can and just pass over into Finland there, and then take the trip down the western coast of Finland, and then take the ferry back to Stockholm. But not this year. Nothing this year works. I was also planning on taking the train up to the north of Sweden to visit the birthplace of one of my favorite hamburger restaurant chains, which is Bastard Burgers. Delicious burgers. If you're ever in Sweden and you need a burger, Bastard Burgers is a very safe bet. I'm actually going, hopefully on Friday, going to a burger place that I'm quite excited about, which is in Väddö. They make a glorious burger cheddar, and they also have a burger restaurant where they use said cheddar, so I'm excited about that. That's some good stuff. That would be something. Just take a road trip to eat hamburgers. Like, you get to drive and you get to eat hamburgers. What else do you want? Very little, I can tell you that. Very, very, very little. So, we're almost back. It's another long episode, but we made some progress again. If the starter's still down there and didn't pass through the car and we dropped it somewhere. In that case, well, that's the end of this series, isn't it? Nah, the starter wasn't that expensive. We could always get a new one. Have you realized that this is like the road of melancholy for me? It's like everything can go fine up until we're this close to home. We're like, nah, everything's gonna go to hell. I've dropped all the wheels. The car is gonna be gone. The house is on fire. Everyone who says they love me, they actually hate me. So yeah, Pekka Not Gonna Die is living on Melancholy Road. Melancholy Avenue. Melancholy Street. Uncle, what up? Probably move some of these things away from my driveway as well. There we go. And throttle down. Still a good amount of fuel. Ignition. And the parking brake. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's okay. That was a squeaky voice. Now my starter's still in there. Let's get the shopping bag in. Oh, I left my garage open. How wonderful. I hope that was just wind. It sounded like something was burning up inside. Look at how beautiful this car is, and it won't start. Some two-stroke fuel. Gonna bring that down to the boat, and maybe that'll be... Well, next episode is probably gonna be installing the starter, and if the car doesn't start after that, then we're gonna cry a little bit. But then we could go get the fishing net and all we have. We still have a lot of cigarettes. So that's good. And our new starter. We're just gonna leave that for now. It kind of doesn't look that... Do you hear that beeping? That is the washing machine. So I'm gonna say just that this is a perfectly timed episode. I'm gonna put it there. Can I push the car? Can we test the handbrake? The handbrake is not very good. Actually, I think there might be a thunderstorm coming, so that could probably be it. But that's that's a problem for future Jacob. And that's going to do it. That's going to be this episode. Thank you all for watching. It's a very long one, but hopefully we had some fun on the way. Next episode, we'll probably install the starter and see if the car actually starts and goes this time. And if it starts, then we'll take it for a drive. And if it doesn't, we'll probably go to the island and pick up some coffee and the fishing stuff and maybe a camera. And we will continue troubleshooting what the hell might be wrong with it. I love you, Satsuma. Don't do this to me. In any case, let's see if we can make an outro that doesn't suck. Have a great day. Do take care. And I'll see you next time.